Unfortunately, guys, it is not a happy Tuesday, but we're not used. I mean, we're pretty used to these kind of news things. I'm not too, broken up about it. Not a huge deal. But just to clarify, season 4 is getting delayed. Season 3 is getting extended. We're gonna read through these. I have the patch notes after this. The patch notes are actually kind of a fun W, bro. I think it's a pretty fun win for survivors and raiders. Cell got some buffs, Boo got some buffs. I'm recording this after I read the patch notes, but we're gonna read this. So this banner is coming September 1st, right? So and then August 30th, whatever day. So technically tomorrow or technically the day after, right? It is just Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 and then Trunks Kid Super Saiyan. So we're getting this. So new banner, fun. New campaign. So the autumn campaign, we're gonna get more XP, Spirit. And then it's going to range until September 7th to October 8th. The balance adjustment here, in consideration of the current state of the game, we'll be implementing a balance adjustments during maintenance. So this is just like, I believe, saying like, hey, we got patch notes, go read them. But this is the big deal here, right here. So maintenance date is tonight/tomorrow. It's extending Season 3, which basically says Season 4 is delayed. Personally, it's not a big deal. Look, this can honestly mean a good thing. Maybe, just maybe, they're actually working to fix things like Raider Queue. Being very optimistic here, they could be working to fix crossplay, right? I don't think it's that, I don't think it's that specific. But them delaying something usually means they're working on something or they just don't want to rush something, which I'm fine with. Now, how long is it delayed for? It is delayed for quite literally a month, right? So it is technically September 1st, right? I mean, let's just say it's September 1st. And when we get, I won't even say this, technically Season 3 ends on Halloween, and we don't really have a start date for Season 4. Now, I understand, now I could be reading this wrong, end of Season 3, after, I don't really know what, after means, but, correct me if I'm wrong, if I provide any misinformation. I'm just going to assume Season 3 ends right here. Season 4 could technically still start, after this. It won't start right away the next day. It could take like a week, maybe. We could have the playtest server, or it could start the next day. We'll never know. But I'm optimistic because when they delayed, I believe when they delayed Season 2, maybe they delayed Season 3, I'm forgetting, we got some good stuff out of it. I do believe it worked out. I know Raider Queue didn't work out. That they implemented that, but the game did get a little more balanced. Some things changed, so I was okay with it. So I'm looking on the positive side of this. I'm not thinking, oh, it's over. Oh, woe is me, right? I don't think we got to worry about it. We just have to wait another month. But the good news is, and I could be wrong here, that during the extension, summons will still be updated. So what they mean by summons is if we go to the summon banner, these ones have a duration, right? This ends September 1st, and I believe the one we were looking at up here ends right before the anniversary of Breakers. If you don't know, Breakers released on October 14th, right? So it's almost been a year. So I believe we're at least gonna get some sort of special summon on the 14th or something, right? When this banner disappears. I don't know if the Spirit Siphon will change or anything like that, but I do believe we'll get something special. Is it going to be crazy special, like super hyped? I don't know. Is it going to be a letdown special? It could be, but we're going to get something. I truly believe that. October 14th, because this banner ends, right before it. So hopefully we get something crazy. It might be fun. I don't know if we're going to get like the fusions or something. Maybe it's just going to be like they add a pity system. Maybe it's going to be they bring back wall kick for people that didn't pre-order the game. I don't know. It could be something great. It could be something not great. The thing is, there's something there. So at least we get some summons during stuff. And events will be held, so we get some stuff still. But that's pretty much it. They want to thank us for playing. There's going to be a live stream mid-October, most likely October 14th. That's when the anniversary is, or maybe a little before, so they can say what's happening during the anniversary. But that's it. Take the news how you will. We can get into the patch notes. I think the patch notes are W, and I'll let you listen to them now. Now, if we want, we can actually look at the patch notes here that will take place during the maintenance today. So some stuff will be changed here, nothing too crazy. But to address changes to the game environment that have occurred due to the addition of new transfers, certain raiders have been adjusted. Increase the ability of survivor skill that underutilizes in order to encourage changing skill composition. So we got some buffs. They're basically saying like this is what we looked at and this is why we made the changes we did. So they adjusted cell. Increase the range, effect range of key detection active skill at evolution 2. So I guess maybe cells have been getting screwed at level 2, and so sorry. Oh my gosh, my voice. You know, they're helping level 2 cell up by just giving them a range of key sense. Not a huge buff, but you know, a pretty good buff. Pretty good buff. Extended the effect duration of key detection at 2 to 4. So in general, just buffed key detection. It is Cell's main way of finding survivors. So I mean, good. I'm okay with it. Not a huge deal. In fact, hey, maybe they did this so that we'll use the actual survivor skill key negation or whatever it is, where we hit R3 and it lowers our key, and Cell can't do that anymore. But you know, if we run that and it's not Cell, it's a waste of a survivor slot. Again, maybe we need to know what survivor we're fighting, or raider we're fighting. I know that's OP, but you never know. Increase the effect of enhanced active skill key detection at evolution stage during 2 to 4. I actually don't know really what this is. Okay, I'm not exactly sure. I'm just gonna take a shot, but I think it's saying kind of what they did with Saiyan Pod, where if you were to upgrade key tracking, this is gonna go down a little further. Like I think normally maybe it would have a 25-second cooldown or 28-second cooldown, but it's gonna be buffed, and so it'll go down even more. Which is a shame because it's like, well, maybe I want to put my points now into key detection, and I can't. There's no way to resetting, so it kind of screws people that already didn't put points into this, or maybe it's putting points into this. I'm not sure. It says the effects one, so maybe this will go up, but like imagine you didn't put points into this, right? You kind of got screwed. So hopefully they add a way to reset points. I don't know. I also could just be wrong entirely about what this actually means, but I think that may be what it is. So Majin Buu adjusted the following parameters for Evolution 1. So Spopovich increased the amount of evolution and energy gained when energy drain super attack hits a target. If we don't know what energy super attack is, it is Spopo's, where is Buu? Spopo's energy drain, so this one where they teleport. So that's very nice. If we land the super, we just get a little bit more. You know, even with the Buu buff, Spopo still can get run over if they get unlucky with civs or just survivors, so I'm okay with the buff. You slow down a little bit though. If we buff Buu too much, he will be a crazy raider, so let's keep reading. Increase the amount of evolution energy gain when summon Yamu active skill. So again, when we just I think it's a skill. Cell, what the where's Cell? If we go summon Yamu here, it's the scout, right? Yamu will go incredibly quick and get a survivor and get a little bit of energy if it lands. So again, just buffed that, which ain't a problem because it did give you pretty little energy. And then again, melee, when you melee someone, you get a little bit more of energy. Increase the amount of evolution energy gained when finishing off survivors. Okay, so, oh man, okay, so this will actually be interesting because right now, it takes 4 civilians to get Spope to full charge to get Majin Buu, and 2 survivors. If you have if you have this 20, I believe. I think you have to have this 20 to get the exact numbers I said. Maybe you don't have to have it exactly 20, but it's probably close enough. So that's actually a little scary. Now I don't think they're gonna go like, oh, you need 2 survivors to get past Spope. I don't think they do that. What I do think they do is maybe it takes maybe 3 civs now, but you're almost there, and you maybe need to land like 1 melee on a survivor, or maybe like 1 Yamu active skill or super attack, right? I don't think they'd go as far as to go crazy, but we can look at that. We'll play Majin Buu tomorrow or some point, right, and go over that. But I don't think they'd go crazy with this because this is kind of scary, right? So maybe, you know, we get 1 survivor that usually fills up half the bar. Maybe it's going to fill up 3/4 of the bar, and maybe we only need 1 civ, which is actually, that's kind of cracked. Now I'm a little nervous for Boo being a little OP, but we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. So increase the effect rate on Majin Buu resurrection passive when skill is powered up. So I don't actually know the name of this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boo is getting cracked. Wait, I don't want to be like scared, but they just increased all of Spopo's evolution, which I understand, guys. Like, this doesn't do anything to Majin Buu, but all of this is just literally helping Spopo get Majin faster, which in turn gets Super Buu faster. And we all know Super Buu's crazy. Which, look, I mean, look, I'm excited for change, but this will be interesting because not only did they buff this, so it's probably not going to be 4%. It's probably going to be like, I don't know how big it's going to get, but it might go maybe to 6%, 5%. Any change like that is still crazy. It's just up here evolution buff for Spopovich, which is insane. All right, enough talking like that. Boo's a little scary. Shorten the cooldown. This is all survivor stuff for the camouflage active skill, so that's cool. Maybe we use some camouflage stuff. Shorten the cooldown time for Bancho Fan, which is actually sick. But they want people using this more with maybe with the knockback gauge added. People were still using it. I think it's a great active skill, but now that it's even a shorter cooldown, I think more people are going to add it. Slightly reduce the durability and greatly shorten the cooldown for Flames of Mount Fry Pan, which is the firewall. No one really uses this anymore. The durability's gotten worse. Wait, yeah. Okay, so the durability was kind of poop before, but now it's even worse, and now the cooldown is just shorter. I'm not a fan of that change. I don't know. I don't know how many Ki Blasts it really takes generally. If I'm thinking like of Raiders for Cell, it takes like 2 seconds to spam Ki Blast. It takes even just like one quick super just to get it out. So I'm not really too sure why they would do this, but maybe I just haven't used Wall. Shorten the cooldown for Go Gum active skill. This was needed, and I'm very curious what they did. I'm very curious to how, because it's a minute cooldown right now, and it is the worst stun in the game. So this better be going to 30 seconds or even 25 seconds, bro. I wish we had numbers. Shorten the cooldown time for Scouter active skill. Yes, no one's using that still, bro. Shorten the cooldown for Fake Death active. Bronx is jumping up in his seat, bro. These are some great patch notes. Holy crap. I love when we get all this stuff, man. I love this. Honestly, Fake Death is a great move. It can get the Raider off the time machine. It can make them drop the balls even in air, right? If you just kind of landed on them. It's a great move. It's a great move. Usually used by higher skill survivors. And I usually love it just for hiding, right? But let's continue. Shorten the cooldown time for item search active skill. It's an okay move. It's fun. Not bad. Not going to make me use it, but, if you do want to have fun and play around with it, cooldown's shorter now, so it's nice. Increase the effect range and shorten the cooldown of the Listen active skill. Also, another one that's kind of but, shorten the cooldown. Maybe people will use it. Reduce the time needed to call the escape time machine for the SOS passive skill. Why are we buffing SOS, bro? It was godly. It was still good. It goes super quickly. I don't know why you would buff this, bro. And stop encouraging people to put on SOS. I don't like this at all. But hey, I guess if you're an ETM gamer and you run SOS every game, W for you. So I'm happy for you. Increase the change power gain with Princely. Nice, bro. They updated Princely Pride. You can only use this passive once in the game. And if you don't know what this passive is when you go down and the Raider finishes you, right? They take that one life away from you. You will gain your D change. So this better get a huge increase, right? Because you can only use it once per match. So it better be a huge increase. And we can definitely explore that. This will be fun. Reduce the time needed to set the final power key for Time Patroller's duty. This might be kind of to counteract the camping that's been going on. Maybe Time Patroller will become a thing. I don't know. We'll see how fast it goes. But I'm excited because I also thought this was a pretty cool skill. Would I like it to apply to all keys? Absolutely, but at the end of the day, you definitely do want to get that last key in as fast as possible. Reduce how long the key effect lasts when caught by the Raider when using the key control passive. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the passive I was talking about when they buff Cell here. This is the one where you crouch or you R3 or whatever your button is, and if Cell has like the key sense on you, it will go away a lot faster. So this was interesting. I don't think I'd use this because again, only Cell and Boo have this, and if I'm not going against Cell and Boo and I have this on my build, it's completely useless. So again, I don't know how they expect me to put that on. Increase the movement and revival speed when moving. No way, they buffed temporary retreat, baby, and the revival speed. Oh my, wait, yo, I'm happy about this, yo. I'm happy about this. Okay, so patch is a buff. Delayed season 4 is a but you know, that's right. Major bug fixes. Fixed a bug where the range of Dragon Chain's level 2 to act for the Frieza transfer was longer than intended. So level 2 Frieza transfer, his key blasts were the 2 little lasers. I guess they were just longer, so they fixed that. And I mean, I don't think people abused it that much, but they are good lasers, and they fixed other just minor bugs. Issue where the camera is in different positions after performing super attacks. Sometimes you have camera bugs out, I get that. An issue where Survivor uses instant transmission active skill, Raiders can still hit them, even though when the Survivor should be out of range. This has happened to me, not too many times, but it's happened. And then the same one down here is when they time in Vanish, so like Vegeta maybe, and they follow the person with IT. So I'm glad they fixed that. An issue where the game would lock when attempting to start a match with this. I don't know what that is, or the battle suit. I heard about this, but I guess it's been fixed, so that's cool. And now this is the big one that I don't think people are like too crazy about, but we can no longer have fun. An issue with landing delay that causes other actions to go up the running speed. So we're going to have to test this with Missile, Kaioken, Melee Supers, anything like that. And then an issue where the Raider role cannot be selected on the role selection screen. So I don't think this is Raider Q. This is just, I guess some people couldn't select Raider and couldn't do it. So guys, that is all the notes we have, all the stuff. It's honestly W patch. I'm excited to see the Boo buffs, bro. It's really a Spopo buff, bro. Spopovich is eating well. I love all these Survivor changes, except the wall. We'll see how that goes. This will be fun. Incredibly hyped about Go-Go Gum, Fake Death, Temporary Retreat. I'm super hyped. I'm so glad this is here. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Correct me about anything I said that might have been wrong, please. I don't want to spread misinformation out there. And I will see you guys all later. Have a great Tuesday. Yeah, bye.